After a pretty chaotic sprint in COTA for the US Grand Prix, we head to Mexico, where we look to put a stamp on the championship. If you haven't seen the previous episode in COTA, do reckon check out, because spoilers in 4, 1, and 7. You've been warned, I give you plenty of time. We ended up finishing third. We got a podium. It was a pretty bad race. We were on course with P5, and then Piastri followed it, took Verstappen with him. Got P3, our first third since China. Hamilton dominated the race, led every single lap to get his second win of the year. Leclerc got a podium as well. Norris took a race as well. Verstappen bowled in the sprints. You had Alonso, Sainz got caught with Perez got caught with moments. Yeah, the midfield teams got some good points as well. Some big moments in the championship as well. In the constructors, Haas jumping south, but we now have a 50-odd point lead as well in the constructors. Things are looking pretty good for, not 50 points, more than that, 80-odd point lead in the constructors. Things are looking pretty good for us. But yeah, we head to Mexico, which should be interesting. Mexico, in previous games, was my favourite track. It's kind of gone down since then. Let's see. Complete times 120, 120, complete 5 laps using at least 2 different engine components. That'll be doable. We'll just use one for practice. That'll be fine. Welcome back, by the way. Pilot consultant, achieve 5 purple sectors. That'll be super easy. Just do that in practice. Material fabrication planners received 2 for your core cut warning. That's the easy one. Quality test and assurance. Spend 55 seconds in 6 gear. That'll be pretty good. So upgrades, not a lot we could do really. We're just trying to adapt parts. We've got one more upgrade which we'll probably do, which is the DRS upgrade. So we'll just do a DRS upgrade. As many different upgrades as we can. And after that, we're just about adapting all the parts for next season. So let's just go to Mexico.
Okay,
there was nothing to say.
Fabricated, and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
I did forget we did have an upgrade last race, which was the weight reduction. So we have a brakes upgrade. Wait, what one on the car? This? I don't know what on something on the car. That needs the hydraulics. Where's the hydraulics? That one. Vegas. We might get a brake. We might try to squeeze on a brake upgrade as well by the end of the year. But we'll see. I mean, I can do that now, but I want to save the resource points, if I'm honest. Until then. So I think that's all that. Let's go and see the news around Mexico. I mean, a lot of rain at the end of the season. Like, we've had a lot of rain interrupted. What about, yeah, weight reduction on the car. Rain, okay, so a little bit of rain at the end of the race. But it's mainly a dry weekend, which is good. Practice 3 is absolutely down, but we don't do practice 3, so that's fine. In terms of upgrades, we have a slight upgrade as a McLaren. Not many teams upgrades. Haas have brought the biggest amount of upgrades at the back, but yeah, when you get to triple header, not a lot you can do about it. So that's that then. I'm going to do practice. I'll see you for qualifying. So here we are then for qualifying. I'm going to do 2 laps this time around. Since Mexico's a short track, we'll do 2. What they have forgot to do is we have to take grip penalty. The engine still is screwed. So we're going to start at the back. Here we go then for our first lap. See the Sauber in front. Is the Sauber going to get in the way? Yep, the Sauber's going to get right in the way. Yeah, thank you, Joe, for getting in the way. Right in the way. Yeah, thank you, Joe, for getting... What's the point, Joe, man? Just sit in the way, man. Absolute clown. What a clown. Just sat in the middle of the racing line for no reason. Anyway, it's been a good lap until then.
And we've dropped to P12.
We're at the final corner. First lap on the book, so it's a 14.8. It's actually a terrible lap. I did a 13.8 in practice. I don't know if the car was right. Wait, right. Doopy doopy doo. Here comes Joe. Is that Joe on you?
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Oh no, doopy doopy doo. Oh no, did Joe's lap get ruined? Oh boo hoo. Right, here we are then for our final lap. So we're going to have 2 laps. I said we're going to have to start at the back because the edge store is mashed, so... But I forgot to change it, Teddy. I need to change it. So the edge store is in big trouble, so we're going to be at the back. Can't wait for that. But we still have 1 more lap to do for the rival's sake. We find a second, really? Let's go find that 1 second. Third one, the big one. Obviously, we lost a whole bucket of time last time because of Joe. There's half a second. $14-0 from Norris. $39 for Verstappen. We're going to come through the final corner. It's a 13.9 as well. I think that's P3. P2. It's on the front row. We beat Norris. That would be our big rival, Lance Stroll. Not too bad. So it's Max Verstappen on pole lane for the Mexican Grand Prix by half a tenth. Norris at the end of P2. We beat Lewis Hamilton by 1,000. He beat us by 1,000. What was it? Singapore, I think. We beat him here today. He P2, P3 for us. So Norris P4, 10th off at the end with Sergio Perez. Home race P5, 2.5 tenths off. Leclerc P6 for Ferrari with Piastri in 7th with Alonso, Sainz and Nico Hülkenberg. Great qualifying for him in 10th. You have Gasly, Albon, Magnussen, Ocon, Stroll down in 15th with Bottas, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Sargent and Joe. Less than a second covering the top 18. Extremely tight here in Mexico. Go to the race from, I believe, because we're in Parc Fermé now, from the back of the grid.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Jones completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Norris, Perez, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Albon, Ocon, Stroll, Bottas, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Sargent, Joe, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Right, I don't know why we're P2. I'm 99% sure I put the energy store in the car. So I don't know why we're P2. Anyway, well, it's done now, isn't it? Fuel-wise, 2.5, that should be fine. It's just standard medium to hard, isn't it? It's just the bog standard. Let's see the medium to hard to everyone else. Jock, everybody else, medium to hard, no surprise there. Magnussen with penalties. Go to the start. So we are getting ready to line up on the grid, and we had the message, as you can see, I'll pop on screen now. British penalty. We should be starting last instead of P2, so we found a glitch. Could be game breaking. That could be big for us for our championship. And finally, some luck on our side. Anyway, let's line up on the grid. 0.4. Come on, K-Mag, I know your time's running out, but chop chop. From P2, somehow. We've locked out for once. We'll take a bit of luck. But the lights are on then. We'll take a luck for a potentially game-breaking glitch. The lights are on. I'll do a racing from P2, not P22, with Verstappen's just protesting by that and getting a bad start. Speaking of great starts, Lewis Hamilton. What a start from Hamilton. Hamilton with the absolute dream start. They say P3 is the place to be. Verstappen also hates that. Back down he goes. What a move from Hamilton. And the slipstream of Hamilton. Cover the inside as best we can. Little wheel to wheel with Verstappen there. Drift around the outside. Get past Verstappen. It's a 1-2 for Mercedes. What a start from us. 1-2 for Mercedes. Hamilton leads out front. From third to first. What a jump he got. We get P2. We stay in P2. Verstappen not what he wanted in his hopes of the championship. Norris fourth and Perez looking for a good day here in his home race. But lap one so far. Couldn't have got any better for your Mercedes. tyre wear is non-existent around here. You can probably do the whole race on mediums if I'm being brutally honest. So Hamilton leading at the moment through the stadium for the first time. As the crowd jump up down for Perez. And boo Red Bull in general. They're booing Yuki Tsunoda for whatever reason. End of lap 1, Hamilton leads. Let's just keep Verstappen behind. Race ready to achieve. There's confirmation of the energy store, by the way, 0%. It was on 40 before. It's now on 0, so we've completely glitched the game. But hey, game's the game. Hey, if I blow up, I can't complain, because that would be justice if I'm being brutally honest. So if the car blows up, I can't complain. That's all I'll say, but we'll see. Mexico, notorious for having DNF, so there's a very high chance we could blow up. Obviously, very thin air, so maybe I should have been sabotaged. Maybe Norris has sabotaged it. It's possible. Anyway, I need to focus because Hamilton's getting away here. Right, how have I set a fastest lap and I've not caught him? I swear he pulled away from me like that. Verstappen was not half a second behind me at the start. He was like 7/10, so the game's working for me today. I'll take that. I mean, after all the BS in COTA, I'll take it. I won't take that slide though. We've got DRS this time at least, but I absolutely messed up the stadium sector, running completely wide. But we got DRS to defend themselves. Yep, I can see that. Hulkenberg's having a fantastic time, by the way. He's ahead of Sainz and Piastri. He's about to lose that to Sainz, but it was far well lasted for Hulkenberg. At least he was ahead of a Ferrari for a second. Who would have thought Nico Hulkenberg would be ahead of Carlos Sainz, but here comes Hulkenberg. He's trying, bless him. There comes Sainz. Comfortably to the outside. Hulkenberg would have stuck in. Piastri will probably be next. I don't know why Sainz decided to defend there. So you got Piastri who's struggling. But right now, Magnussen is just chilling at the back. Those penalties haven't paid off right now, but right now, pretty competitive for the top 7. Hamilton's not very quick right now. He is not very quick. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, Hamilton again. Hamilton winning is not a bad thing. It means Verstappen doesn't win. As Perez must have made a mistake. Perez must have made a mistake into the stadium because he's now miles behind. Perez, it was a top 7, now Perez is gone, so Perez has obviously made a mistake. Allowed Leclerc and Alonso to be with him, so the top 4 now breaking clear. But yeah, Hamilton winning is good for the championship, good for Mercedes. And it's not Verstappen or Norris, so that's all that matters. It's not Lance Stroll either, our big rival. Who, since he's been our rival, he's had an absolute stinker. So, hey, that rivalry's going well for Stroll, clearly.
Okay, mate. Lewis is ahead of you. We don't want to let this hold us up.
Big error. Well,
do your best to get past and get on with the race.
There's Verstappen. We got yellow flags. It's really. And there's something. This game hates Spanish people. This game hates Spaniards. Guess who's blown up? Of course. Who wouldn't blow up? Carlos Sainz. Of course it's Sainz. Yeah, classic Carlos Sainz. Let's just blow up. This guy has no luck. 4th DNF for Sainz. I think he's retired at least 2 sprints. No luck at all. I almost took out Hamilton, by the way. I was too busy. Hamilton's lockup absolutely caught me by surprise here. I had to go off track for Verstappen. Saw that. It's like, oh, I've got to get him here. Yeah, absolutely no chance, mate. But Sainz is gone, to the surprise of no one. Sainz has no luck, I've confirmed. I mean, when will that man catch... He's not going to catch a break, is he? We've got 4 races left. He's just hoping to get to Williams. He can't wait to get to Williams. Sainz gone yet again. As a result of all that, though, we've now lost DRS to Hamilton. Partly my fault. But we need to get back to him. But Sainz is the unluckiest driver in this game. Confirmed. Well, actually, him and Alonso... Spanish drivers on this game are the unluckiest drivers, clearly. Like, both Alonso and Sainz have had 4 DNFs. Well, we've had 3, but we haven't had anything else. Like,
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Sainz and Alonso have had problems in the sprints as well, so... Yeah, this game is just out on them. 8 DNFs of them combined. Horror. Hello, Carlos. Oh, hello, Max. Leclerc's got Perez, by the way. Hulkenberg's P8. You know what's going to happen, right? P11. How's Hulkenberg going to throw away the race this time round? How's the game going to screw over Hulkenberg this time? Place your bets. My guess, slow pit stop, or he'll just spin. One or two. How have I knocked off the DRS, by the way? I was well within a second. If I lap 11 overtake Hamilton, that's pretty doable as well. Not if I do that. Finally, some DRS. Also, Hulkenberg's lost 2 places, by the way. But really, look where Piastri is compared to Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg, the game glitched over, the game did something to him. On the exit of a corner, he braked. No other person does that, just Hulkenberg things. The game found somewhere else to screw him over. And now Gasly's behind him for P10, and now he's going to be P11. This game hates Hulkenberg, confirmed. Finally, DRS again. Also, Perez has lost out to Alonso. Oh, we got more yellow. Oh my god! This game hates the Spanish drivers. This game hates it. Now Alonso's blown up. First it's Sainz. Now 9. Make that 9 now for Spanish drivers. I don't think anyone's got 9 combined. Honestly, this game does not like Spanish drivers. Sainz and Alonso just constantly retire. I think this is the 3rd time. This definitely 2nd, if not, it might be 3rd, that Sainz and Alonso have retired in the same race. They retired in Holland, and I think there's another time. Not even joking. Horror. Absolute horror. And I got the right on Hamilton. We should get him this lap. Should at least get the objective. To the outside.
Yes, mate, we hit the target.
Let's go.
Work.
Up into the lead, let's go.
Caution, caution.
Hello, Alonso. Goodbye, Alonso.
Okay, clear.
That's this thing as well. This is Alonso's 5th DNF of the year, right? In the previous 3 games combined, yeah, 21, 22, and 23, I don't think Alonso retired 5 times combined. He'd always retired to season 1, but I don't think he retired 5 times in those 3 seasons combined. Like, it's a joke. Actually a joke, how bad he is. Or how bad his bad luck is, I should say. Meanwhile, Hamilton might try and have a go. No, too far back. This thing though, when we pit, I need to be wary. Verstappen and Norris could undercut Hamilton. So we might have to play some games with Verstappen and Norris on the outlap. Just slightly cautiously. If Hamilton jumps us in fine. Here goes Hamilton though. I guess now. Where's Verstappen trying? Verstappen, relax, bro. Hamilton though, back to the lead. Good move from Hamilton. What Verstappen's trying here, I will never know. He's trying to give me a puncture. That's what he's trying to do. Disgrace. Just a disgrace. Got the run again on Hamilton.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
The outside, and we'll clear Hamilton. We're obviously pitting, so we should get the first push. Pits are coming to the pits, we should get the track position, which we will do. And Hamilton does not get overtaken by Verstappen, which is also good. Let's get ready for the pit stop. Rain in 10 minutes. So rain is arriving. The rain is going to be here earlier than expected. That's, yeah, like 20, what, 4 or something?
Okay, we can take
So
this lap.
we're going to get inters. It's going to be interesting anyway. We're time to pit. Get a good stop, please. Good stop.
Okay, off we go. Back into
It is
the
a good
race.
stop.
Perfect job on the
Verstappen got held.
Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Verstappen got held by the Ferrari.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
From Stroll. That's not who I want to be behind. My rival, this. Actually, this is my rival. I'm racing my rival. I forgot about that. Come here, rival. I forgot Stroll's my rival. Rival, come here. Come here, rival. Can't quite get him there, though. No, this is what Lance Stroll's just being an idiot. What is he doing? He's just trying to pit. Norris is on his inside. And he's just ruined Norris' race. Well done, Lance Stroll, you big idiot. So I don't know what's going on. Norris and Stroll take each other out. Take up Hamilton. Out in the lead, though. Stroll's just being an idiot, basically. But Hamilton into the lead. I mean, take back into the lead after all that Stroll-less. Lance Stroll just being Lance Stroll, basically. An absolute clown face. So far since the Bizzle phase, nothing's really happened. It's just P2, just chilling. Hamilton's chilling P1, Verstappen P3, Norris P4. That's about it, to be honest. We have 10 to 15 minutes until rain. That's last few laps. Within the last 5, I'd say. So we might get some rain, but we might not. As of right now, we're currently P2, chilling. Got to go. Let's go do the motions. These two have been going at it all race long, by the way. Leclerc and Perez side by side into turn 1. Still going side by side. Perez should get the move done. Obviously, the crowd cheering for one of them. And Perez will get it done. Meanwhile, Piastri watching on in the background. We start best up the race with 10 laps to go. Gaps kind of staying at 2 seconds. Either way, to myself to Hamilton, to myself to Verstappen. Norris just 4th. No, it's just a matter of English. Just a matter of if this rain, if it arrives, does anything significant. If it does, and we have to pit, we're in a little bit of trouble because how close we are to Hamilton. As Leclerc gets booed out of the building by all the Sergio Perez fans and Mexican fans, as he overtakes Sergio Perez. At least Perez will finish this race, at least. The track is definitely getting darker, like the clouds are definitely closing in. It was nice and sunny when we started, now it's all cloudy, so the rain is definitely on the horizon. This rain is definitely going to hit before the end of the race, it's just whether or not we have to go on to the Inters. Because hey, if it hits within the next 3, we're going to have to go on to Inters. It's now started to rain. It is now starting to rain. Now the question is how heavy, and is Inters going to be a requirement? We might be going to Inters soon. This race is not over. It's actually bad for us because we know we're going to have to stack behind Hamilton. Or we do an extra lap, one of the two. Get the Inters ready. Could be any second now, could be any lap. I said, if it hit before lap 33, we're going to pit for Inters. So I think we're going to have to pit. We're going to have to pit for Inters. It's just what lap? Again, track feels fine. 1 lap later. It might just be what it was like in what track was it? What race was it when it started? Was it a sprint? Like, was it the China sprint where it was just drizzle the whole day? Like we stayed on dries. It was just raining, but not heavy enough. It might just be that. If it doesn't hit within the next lap or 2, we're not going to pit. Where it's going to be slip and slide, baby. And Leclerc gets booed out of the building once again. They're probably cheering for Piastri to do something on Leclerc when he's 6th, but he's not doing anything, Piastri. Quite a day for him. Oh, yellow flag and Perez. No, who's gone for Verstappen's gone for a spin. Can he not keep on the track, Verstappen? And this is where Max Verstappen's championship hopes go up in smoke. Literally, after a spin. 2nd weekend in a row he's spun. 3rd or 4th time this year. That Red Bull is... It's a dog, man. And round he goes. And Lando Norris will say thank you very much. A podium. A red podium these days for Norris. Right, so Verstappen's just reversed back onto the track. As we have a big slide. Verstappen's just being an idiot, basically. This is Verstappen. He's just stopped on the track. Tsunoda's now just stopped. Ricciardo, they're all going slow enough. Verstappen is going to lose P10 here to Tsunoda. He's ruined Sauber's race because Sauber were on course for 12th and 13th. They've ruined that. Idiot. Anyway, penultimate lap. We're on to the penultimate lap. We're going to stay on dries. Bring home P2.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
We are then final lap here in Mexico. Let's bring home P2 to extend our championship lead by 3 points, or 2 points actually, to Norris. Verstappen's championship hopes are over. Perez now under pressure from Piastri. RB are going to get a point out of this because of Verstappen's issues. There's damage temptation to Alpine. Hulkenberg is finally going to score points. Finally, Hulkenberg is going to get some luck. A couple of points on the board for him. But yeah, Mercedes 1-2. We're going to take a big step towards the Constructors' Championship. 4 races to go after this. Brazil next time out. So back-to-back wins for Lewis Hamilton. The first time since 2021. Not do anything stupid.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Didn't do that earlier, so I'll just do it now. Verstappen's going to get P11 out of it. First, the celebration goes up, the pyro goes off in the stadium. We slip and slide. It's going to be Lewis Hamilton. 3 wins of the year for him. His second in a row. He wins in Mexico. And for us, we're going to come to the final corner to get a good P2.
Yes, mate, I cannot complain about that one. That was an excellent drive. Well done.
And extending his already record-breaking winning record, it's Lewis Hamilton to the line for victory.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
It's Lewis Hamilton who wins the Mexican Grand Prix. 3rd win of the year for him, his 2nd in a row, 3rd to 1st. Took the lead off the start and pretty much left most of it after that. We took the lead a couple times, but I guess it's another win. Great result for him here today, considering his great end to the season. We end up P2, extend our championship lead yet again. P2, second. We'll definitely take that great result for us. Lando P3, 4th, 3rd, great result. But despite the issues with Lance Stroll, does get a podium in P3. It does get the fast lap as well, so only 2 points lost to us. Podium, Charles Leclerc 4th, great result, 6th to 4th, good result for him. And a Sergio Perez 5th, P5 to P5. Top 5 at home time race. Not too bad, I'll take that today. Had Oscar Piastri 6th, 76, quite a day for him in P6. Here today, Alex Albon, fantastic race from 12th to 7th, fantastic result for him. Pierre Gasly 8th, great result for him, 11th to 8th. Good points for him, good points for Alpine. Nico Hulkenberg, great result. Nico Hulkenberg, I can't speak English. Nico Hulkenberg finally gets points in the house, 10th tonight. 2 points for him on the board. Great result for him, finally gets some points. And Max Verstappen does rescue a point at the end, does get 10th, cycle pole. Race to go for him, and his championship post is pretty much over. It will not be 4 championship in a row for Max Verstappen, did get a P10 at the end. Boys, Yuki Tsunoda just without the end in 11th. Had a Daniel Ricciardo 12th, Grand Prix 12th. Come back to the 20th, 13th, not too bad. Had Logan Sargent at 14th. Good race from Sargent to the actually. Great Sargent at 14th. That's Morocco 15th. Issues early on during his race. Lance Stroll 16th. Issues from Norris in this race. Valtteri Bottas 17th. And Joe Guan 18th. Post Albers got screwed over. 5 Verstappen spin. And Dr. Gazoo getting screwed. Fernando Alonso and Aston Martin retiring after his engine blew up. And Carlos Sainz, his Ferrari engine blowing up as well. Early on in the race, both Spaniards out yet again. Alonso and Sainz, 5th DNF of the year for Sainz, 5th DNF of the year for Alonso, 4th for Sainz. Will their luck ever change? But in terms of the championship, we now lead the championship by 29 points now over Lando Norris with 4 races to go. Looking pretty good. Obviously, still have 2 sprints to go. Obviously, Brazil and Qatar. Things could still change. What is it, 112 points I think on offer? 120 between now and the end season. So mathematically 5 drivers are still in the championship fight, but realistically it's myself and Norris. It's over that second place. Norris with his 3rd place, 3 points back. Max Verstappen after only getting a point today, 54 points back. He's still going to have to look up his shoulder if he was P3 at this point. That's not a guarantee. Lewis Hamilton with back-to-back wins, only 16 points behind Verstappen. Charles Leclerc, pretty comfortable with P5 and Ferrari. Oscar Piastri Get called mistakes. Sergio Perez after getting off points station 7th, and Fernando Alonso, who drops 8th after his DNF. Carlos Sainz with his DNF drops to 9th, and last Stroll, no points to 10th. Pierre Gasly got points to his 11th, and Yuki Tsunoda in 12th. Alex Albon with those whole of points, now level of points with Tsunoda in 13th, with Daniel Ricciardo 14th, Kevin Magnussen, Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, Jaguar Yu, Nico Hulkenberg stays 19th, but he's on the board. 2 points for him, he's on the board this year, all with points just leaves. Logan Sargent is the only driver yet to score with 4 races to go. Some constructors, Mercedes 106 ahead of McLaren in the championship with 4 races to go. What is it, like 200 odd points? 215 odd points? Something like that? There's 191 plus 100, what? 206 is it? Or something like that? Points left. 88, 100, 188, 168, 176, 176, 86, I guess 206 points available, so pretty much 2 races margins for us. 106 out of McLaren if I want to, so we're looking good for the championship. McLaren going to have ourselves a second, Red Bull third, they're going to have third, Ferrari fourth, Aston Martin fifth, no points again for them. None of these are going to change. Alpine over those 4 points, now back above RB for 6th. RB say 7th. Williams pretty comfortable 8th. Haas with those 2 points, now stay in, now 3 points now ahead in 9th. And Kickstarter in 10th, all with points, and 4 to go. Pretty interesting. That's that then. Let's go back to the menu. There we are then. Messages just about the rivalry with Stroll and Norris. Driver market rumours. Ooh, let's see. Rumours. As always, Petrol to be trailing, blah, blah, blah. McLaren to be struggling with their targets this season. McLaren. Ooh, so there's potentially a change at McLaren. Obviously, we'll never know. But McLaren might be about to change. Potentially, maybe one of Norris or Piastri might be gone. That's some interesting things to look out for. Obviously, our contract is perfectly fine. Obviously, rivals. There's a rivalry with Norris. 12 points away from winning. I feel like that stayed as 12. As long as we beat Norris, I guess that's all that matters, really. So yeah, I guess that's all that really matters. In terms of everything else here, that looks fine. R&D. Anyone brought up Grey Cocktail? 800 resource points. I could get the DRS upgrade now, but I'll save it for now. We still need to get this up. We still need to do some stuff. I'll do all that math after. R&D, that's all fine. Vehicle, yep. With our third age still, which let's come back to third age still out this weekend. We'll take that. But yeah, we lead the championship. 29 points ahead. 4 races to go. Brazil, Las Vegas, 4 races to go. Brazil, Las Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. Should be a lot of fun. There's our trophies. Our 7th second of the year. Pretty consistent. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe for that, and I'll see you for Brazil.